Hi, I'm Janelle Borst, and I'm going to discuss Module 4 over KISA and my principal's leadership style. At Lincoln, we are definitely in the beginning stages of the R's. Our principal is very aware and knowledgeable about the KISA process, but is taking things very slow to make sure that the whole staff has quote-unquote buy-in on all of the new strategies and requirements listed in the rubric. She wants to make sure that our redesign is in the best interest of our students and will be carried out with fidelity by the staff. Mrs. Walter, our principal, is definitely an authentic leader. I know she's an authentic leader because authentic leaders have a sense of purpose, and that purpose manifests itself as passion for what they're doing. They also have strong moral values. And third, they want to build relationships with others. This definitely describes our principal. She just finished her second year of being a principal. As she put it, her first year was a learning year. The second has been about making sure that our building and district have a clear vision. One of the things that she has had our building leadership team working hard on is a vision statement for the school. I'm also on that building leadership team, so I've been a big part of that. We spent a lot of time talking as a staff about our core values and the direction we would like to take to best serve our students. She's very passionate about the staff and the students, and she's very passionate about building relationships to improve teaching and learning. She wants each educator to feel a sense of connectedness and purpose and wants us to connect with our students as well. The two R's that our school has chosen to focus on are relationships and relevance. So I will start with the improvements that need to happen in those two categories. First, relationships. As Mrs. Walter and I discussed, in Component 1, the staff, our school seems to be in the transitioning column for everything except for support for educators 3+ years and support for building and district leaders 3+ years. In those two things, there's absolutely no evidence. I came to this district with 10 years of teaching experience. While I was very comfortable with the curriculum and how to teach it, I didn't know all the procedures, policies, and cultural norm for the school. It would have been very helpful to have a peer mentor that I met with every now and then to answer these types of questions that come up. I was very fortunate that I actually went to high school here, so many of the teachers are either my former teachers or peers that I went to high school with. I had the advantage of already feeling comfortable asking questions, but I hated feeling like I was bothering them. It would have been nice to have a designated person to check in with. If I were principal, I would implement an ongoing peer mentoring process for teachers and building and district leaders. They would meet regularly and do peer observations to provide constructive feedback on student engagement and learning. This is supported by PSEL Standard 6B, Plan for and Manage Staff Turnover and Succession, providing opportunities for effective induction and mentoring of new personnel. Also 7E, develop and support open, productive, caring, and trusting working relationships among leaders, faculty, and staff to promote professional capacity and the improvement of practice. And 7G, provide opportunities for collaborative examination of practice, collegial feedback, and collective learning. Our school's other main focus is relevance. In this category, we rated our school as mostly in the transitioning column again, with a few even in the modeling. However, there are still a few areas that we really need to work on. One of those is curriculum and resources adoptions. Right now, the district leaders are just telling us that we have no funding for the adoption of new textbooks. My math books are 12 years old, but the social studies books are over 25 years old. We are given some money for online resources like Teachers Pay Teachers, but that should not take the place of new textbooks and the resources that come with those textbooks. This is a tough one to tackle. However, it is important to have up-to-date textbooks and resources if the students are going to feel that what they are learning is relevant to them. I think that there needs to be a curriculum fund, a certain amount of money that's set in the budget every year so that each year a different subject gets new textbooks. The cycle just continues so that if there are 7 different subjects and they take turns getting a new set of textbooks, then every 7 years each subject would have an updated curriculum. If our school needs additional funds to do this, maybe we should look into some creative fundraisers and maybe increase our textbook fee, in addition to carving money out of the current budget, of course. This is supported by PSEL 9C, seek, acquire, and manage fiscal, physical, and other resources to support curriculum, instruction, and assessment, student learning community, professional capacity and community, and family and community engagement. So we are doing all right on the 2 R's that we're focusing on, but in the rigor category, we're mostly in the implementing stage. For most of the criteria, we have a plan in place, but we need to take it from discussion and planning to demonstration and implementation. I don't know that there's anything different that I would add to our plan other than just stress the importance of the rigor. The PSEL standard that supports rigor is standard 4. Effective educational leaders develop and support intellectually rigorous and coherent systems of curriculum, instruction, and assessment to promote each student's academic success and well-being. I know I'm already way out of time, so I'll be brief about the responsive culture. Our school is, again, mostly in the implementing and transitioning columns. There weren't any that were in the no evidence column. So overall, I think our school has a good start on the R's. In conclusion, as the principal, the next major step is just motivating the staff to move from the discussion mode to the demonstration mode. Thanks a lot.